Now here we go. I think Sam Kerr is about to get in. Yeah, let's see. She's over there. She's over there. She's coming in. She's coming in. She's coming in. Finally, she's coming back to the field. Sam Kerr.
Substitutions for Australia, number 10, Ep21 replaced by number 5, Vine, and number 16, Russo replaced by number 20, Kerr.
That was a good attempt from Sam Kerr. Good defense from Australia team. Come on. Oh! We hope Sam Kerr is fine. Oh! That's another good player, Matildas. She did pretty good tonight.
Substitution for Australia, number 11, Fowler replaced by number 4, Holding.
That's a good attempt. 5 minutes additional time. That's the player who scored the first goal. Congrats to Team Australia going to the quarterfinal. Good job, good job. Look at that. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Look at how crazy this is. Everyone is happy. Everyone is having a good night tonight because in the quarterfinal, Australia might meet France if they win against Morocco tomorrow night. So you never know. They're coming. The Australian team is coming now, and they're greeting the fans for coming in and showing support for the Australian team. Here we go. See, they're there. Here we go. That's the attendance for tonight's match. Almost 80,000 people are here, so that's pretty good. Yeah. I don't want to leave it without the voice because it's going to be a copyright on YouTube. So there we go. There we go. Thank you, Team Matildas. Thank you, Sam Kerr and the rest of the players. Thank you. it was a great night for Australia. So I hope they will make it in the quarterfinal, so they can go easily to the semi-final and then to the final, which will be here, the semi-final and the final. If Australia defeats France in the next round, because I believe France might beat Morocco tomorrow night, so the semi-final will be here and also the final. So let's see what's gonna happen, what the Matildas can do in the next match. And also one more thing, thank you to Team Denmark for doing a good job in this tournament and making it to this stage so far. However, unfortunately, they have to meet with Australia and Australia beat them. So that's the end of the story for Team Denmark. Thank you, Denmark. Here is the Team Denmark. Thank you, Team Denmark. You have done a good job in this tournament. Thank you so much, Team Denmark. See, that's the quarterfinal now. Australia is going to play against France or Morocco next. So the match now is over, and in this stadium it was so crazy and full of fans cheering for Australia, and only few numbers of fans here for the Denmark team. However, Australia, because it's hosting the World Cup with New Zealand in this version of Women's World Cup in this year 2023, so it's expected that this stadium is already or was already full of Australian fans with yellow color. And here you go, Australia made it, and they're going to go to the quarterfinal to play against France or Morocco. I believe that Australia will play against France. And by the way, France and Australia played just before the Women's World Cup starts somewhere in Melbourne. That's where Sam Kerr was injured, and Australia defeated France in that friendly match by 1-0. So if they meet in the quarterfinals, it's gonna be a totally different story. And who's gonna win? Nobody knows. Based on this performance, I believe that Australia can make it to the semi-final for the first time ever in its history of this competition, the Women's World Cup. So let's say we wish all the best for Team Australia as well as for France and Morocco tomorrow, of course. And we don't know what's gonna happen. However, I really wish that Team Australia can make it to the final and win the Women's World Cup for the first time ever on its soil, hosting it with New Zealand. So now I'm waiting for the train to leave. I mean, for the people to take the train, so I can have the chance to take the train easily, heading back to the central station of Sydney. Okay, here is my passport of Saudi Arabia, and let's see what I'm gonna do, because I denounce my nationality of this country, disrespecting human rights and all human rights, especially women's and LGBTQ community rights and freedoms. So this is my green fucking passport of Saudi Arabia, and here you go. Boom. Like, oh my god, look at that. Fuck you, God, too. With due respect to all religious people, but I don't really believe in who called himself God, because nobody knows what the fuck God is anyway. So fuck you, Saudi Arabia. One more time. All right, I think this is it, and I'm still at the Olympic Park, and waiting for the trains heading back to the city. And it was a wonderful, great night for Team Australia, for the Australian people, and also for everyone who is supporting Australia for this in this Women's World Cup 2023. And I'm really happy because it was a good moment also for me to announce that I have officially denounced my citizenship of Saudi Arabia, the country or the regime itself that doesn't respect and provide any sort of human rights and freedom, especially women's rights and freedom and the LGBTQ community freedoms and rights. And also, if they provide those human rights, or at least basic human rights like education, healthcare, and all of these basic human rights, it's not for free. It's not because they believe in you as a human being more than because they want to blackmail you when you grow up. That remember, I have given you a free education, free healthcare access, and all of these basic human rights. So you can't express your views, you can't express your opinion, you can't criticize the government. And if you did that, you will end up in prison. And there's a famous term that we use for that, which is you will go behind the sun. So that's the basic human rights that the Saudi regime is pretending to provide it to the people in Saudi Arabia. However, in reality, they actually don't provide any sort of human rights and freedom, including women's rights and freedoms and LGBTQ community freedoms and rights. So from this, that was one of the best moments that I have in this in this moment. I mean, at this place, in this great country, at this specific location, which is the Olympic Park, and in this time as well, on this day, on this night, on this date. So I officially denounced my citizenship of Saudi Arabia from tonight, from this moment. Besides that, let's get back to the match, and it was great performance from the Australian team, and it was unlike time for Team Denmark because they are facing the host nation of this tournament. So it's expected easily. It's been expected easily. At least for me, it's expected that Australia will win this match. However, in the next round, the quarterfinal, probably Australia will face France if they win against Morocco. And that's gonna be a really tough match because if Australia made it through to the semi-final and defeated France in the quarterfinal, I believe that Australia might win the World Cup at the end. And I'm still waiting. There is a huge line queue in this train station because I think there is some sort of delays for the trains heading to the city, and it's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna wait. I got nothing to do. I have a day off tomorrow as well. No work for me for the next 2 days, so I can stay awake the whole night, celebrate, enjoying the night, celebrating about the winning of Australia team just now in the Women's World Cup. And before I hang off, I just want to say one more thing, which is don't forget to spread love, peace, and humanity. And this is me, Rémi. I will see you soon for the next experience, for the next trip of this tournament. at this tournament, the Women's World Cup, which is going to be on next Saturday, the World Cup match for the quarterfinal. Probably it's gonna be between England because they defeated Nigeria, and the winner between Colombia and Jamaica that they are going to play tomorrow as well. So let's wait and see who's gonna make it to the quarterfinal to play against England next Saturday, 12th of August 2023, here at the same place in the Olympic Park of Sydney. Okay, that's me, Rémi. Don't forget to spread peace, love, and humanity. Peace.
Vi har det